guys, how's it going? Welcome back and welcome to Texas Trouble. So I picked this pedal up yesterday at Long McQuaid while I was in town picking up other pedals and other goodies in various places. I looked at this one and I looked at another one and I thought for sure it was the other one that I wanted because I saw a lot of videos and I'm looking for videos with humbuckers in them, right? And I thought, man, I really like that pedal. So I guess maybe it could be my bad or maybe, I don't know. But when I got to the door to pick up, of course, I got handed this Texas Trouble. And I'm like, okay, well, 80 bucks sounded right. And but I thought it was the other one. I don't know. Anyways, the other one's 10 bucks more. So I guess, who knows. But I looked for videos on this. I'm sitting in the parking lot and I'm going, I can't even find any videos that are even good on this, let alone the fact there's only like maybe 4. So can it be the pedal? No, I don't know. So anyways, I thought, you know what, doesn't matter. I paid for it. I'm going to try it anyways. Who cares? And I saw other videos where they compared this one to its I guess its bigger brother, I don't know. Same sort of similar name to them. Anyways, they said they're virtually identical, so it's like, why pay the extra 10 bucks then, right? So I thought, all right, I'll give it a go. So I've been playing around with this thing this morning, and I thought, okay, I'm kind of really starting to dig this thing. Because I've also compared it to my MXR Custom Badass Modified Overdrive, and they are definitely totally different worlds apart, which is actually a good thing, because something too close to that MXR, and it'd be like, that would have been a waste. But it turns out it's not, so that's all right. Now, here's some things. One complaint I had about the other Danelectro pedals I showed you guys yesterday, the Hash Brown's flanger and the Echo pedal and the other one. Anyways, they have their inputs on the back of these pedals, which I think is absolutely stupid because it does make it hard to daisy chain stuff, especially if you have a pedal beside it where the plug's on the side. So unless you got longer cables anyways. Which it looks like I'm going to be buying some longer cables. And I just finished selling all my long ones. But I had these short ones still, so I thought, yeah. But anyways, who cares? So, but I don't like them on the back because it makes it hard to put a wireless unit in there. But I did manage to squeeze my Boss one on this pedal without any issues. Because I prefer my Boss wireless over those Joyos. Not that the Joyos are bad, but I just prefer my Boss. So much more cleaner, too. But anyways, we're going to go through this pedal for you guys a little bit. And I've also got a booster pedal as well on the board. So we'll try that on and off and see what kind of tones we can generate with just a clean boost. The amplifier that I'm using today is the same. It's the acoustic G20 electric guitar amp. Today I'm using my 2018 Gibson Les Paul that Studio that has 57 Classic and Classic Plus pickups. So they got some output and a little bit of chime. So here's my clean tone. My EQ and my amp, bass, mid, and treble are all at 12 o'clock. Two pickups. And the neck. So this is one of many pedals in their Billionaire series, and they come with a really nice pouch too that the pedal comes in. Pedal does not run on batteries at all, by the way. You must have a power supply, which is not included. Okay, so you will have to purchase a power supply. Unless you already have one, then you're good to rock and roll. So, speaking of which, let's fire this puppy up. The gain works really nice on this pedal, by the way. really clean throughout, and it does have some good woof to it. So I really kind of like this pedal. This is really nice. Let's go full bass. And let's bring that gain back a bit. We don't need that much. See, that volume is really super sensitive. Let's fire up the booster. Definitely has a ton of bass to offer. No booster. So let's add a drum beat to this. So I've got my beat body out at 145 beats per minute in the blues genre. Alright. Now, I think definitely it's worth the 80 bucks. The jacks are a little annoying where they're placed, but you deal with it. I'm definitely going to have to get some longer cables again, though. The bass response is great, treble's great, gain's great. That volume is really sensitive. Like, I don't even have my amp turned up to, well, if you were to count the numbers from 1 to 10, right, like normal people do, it's at like 1.5, right? And this is the clean channel with nothing boosting, nothing. That's pretty good output from that amp. You go and you fire up this pedal. That gets really poppy real quick. So the volume is definitely, you got a lot of it, man. Like, you really got to watch that volume. It's got some good output. And this is in a good way, of course, because you can really overdrive that sound of your amp without even having to have it turned up very loud. And you still got the rest of your amp's headroom to deal with. And of course, the more you turn things up, things can get crunchier, things can get, more squealier. whatever, you know what I mean? And you can then fine-tune, dial, whatever you want to do. Anyhow, I like the pedal more than I thought I would, because it actually, it wasn't the pedal that I was originally looking at for this series, but its other brother was like $10 more, and I know that's the one I was looking at, but somehow I ended up asking for this one somehow. My bad. But you know what? Sometimes things just work out the way they're supposed to. And for $10 more, I've seen other videos where they have compared the two, as far as saying, you know, they're virtually identical. So, I mean, why are we paying $10 more? Like, what are we really getting for our money? So it's kind of a hard pull on that one. But I'm kind of glad, you know, I mean, I saved 10 bucks. I got a pedal that sounds great. I've compared it against my MXR Badass Overdrive, and yep, they're definitely worlds apart from each other in sound and tones. Although I can dial some things in very similar on the MXR, for the most part, yeah, totally night and day difference between these guys. So definitely a fantastic pedal, definitely worth picking up. It is an overdrive type pedal as well. They do get into a little bit on the box as far as what this pedal actually is. Okay, they call it the Texas Trouble. Fatten up your tone, massive boost with no loss of clarity, which I agree. Even for these pickups, they do great. Perfectly emulates the tone of one of the greatest blues players ever. I assume they're talking about SRV. And a whole lot more. Sparkling cleans to meaty crunch and everything in between. Clear off your board. This is all you need. Well, I don't know about clearing off my board, because I need other stuff. But certainly it is an amazing pedal, you know, and this Billionaire series, as they call it, from Danelectro, these are definitely quality. You know, they are very good quality built, all metal. For some people, it might be a little disappointing that they can't run a battery in it, but you know what? Batteries never last that long. You don't need a battery dying in the middle of a gig, because that would absolutely suck and be embarrassing. Anyways, overall, I think this pedal really, really does deserve a 4.5 out of 5. I didn't think I would put any Danelectro pedal up into the glory world of being that close, but this is an exceptional pedal. I really think it's definitely worthwhile. And if you are a blues fan, you know, and you can get some twang out of this thing too, so that's another thing. But if you're definitely a blues player, and I love the blues, this is definitely a good thing. Great pedal. True bypass switching as well, all die-cast casing, high gloss, classic car finish. I like the finish on it. It is so unique and different. I wish Boss would actually take a lesson from Danelectro, among other companies, for making things look cooler. You know, because part of our appeal to buying pedals isn't the name or what it does so much. It also has a lot to do with the looks. You know, and Boss has been doing the same thing for what, 50 years? You know what I mean? Forever. I think they need to step up their game on some coloration in their stuff. But, you know, Boss is Boss, right? So, anyways, think about it. It's a cool pedal. I like it. It sounds great through this acoustic amp, you know, which is cool. And it's got a 10-inch speaker in this amp, in the G20. So, you know, it can seriously put some snot power through this thing, which is nice. The clarity is great. With the pickups, too, I'm amazed at how well this pedal actually works with my 57 Classics in my Les Paul. So that was very good, because I like to play that guitar quite a bit. So anyway, that's all I got for you. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And go check one out at your local Long McQuade. The link will be in the video description below for Long McQuade if you're in Canada. If you're not in Canada, well, anywhere where they sell Danelectro pedals and they have the Billionaire series in stock, well, snag yourself one of these. I think it's definitely worth it. I'm going to check out their other pedals in their series and see if anything tickles my fancy, and maybe I'll try some of their other stuff out, you know. So Anyways, and they do make guitars too, so there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. See ya!